Hello and welcome to I Am Movies. The movie starts with the narration that no one will believe in the 21st century that the world has always been under the eyes of creatures more intelligent than us. As the humans busied themselves, they observed us like a scientist observing a drop of water under the microscope and the creatures inside it multiplying and growing. These intellectual and unsympathetic beings have invaded the Earth for a long time. The proceeds go to a crane operator for cargo shipment, Ray, loading cargo shipments, and as he gets free, his boss Saul tries to convince him to overwork, but Ray ignores him and leaves, suggesting another name. Ray returns home and finds his ex-wife, Mary Ann, pregnant with his brother's baby, waiting for him. They seem unhappy with him for being late, but Mary tells him she is here to drop their kids, Robbie and Rachel, off with him for a few days and will pick them up on Sunday. Robbie emerges from the car and ignores his father, revealing that he is mad at him, while Rachel meets her father. Despite being pregnant, Mary helps Rachel with her bag and finds Ray's house messy. She mentions that the kids are old enough to share their room, but Ray does not pay attention. Mary meets Robbie and informs Ray that he has an assignment to complete and requests him to help, as she does not want to keep them awake on Sunday night. Mary then leaves, informing Ray that she will be at her parents' house in Boston. She abstains from contacting her on their phone and tells him to inform her directly in case of any problem. After Mary leaves, Robbie listens to the news about a series of storms that have resulted in a blackout in Ukraine and are accompanied by an electromagnetic pulse and seismic activity of magnitude 5.6. Ray turns off the TV, gives gloves to Robbie, and the duo is playing when Ray talks to Robbie and asks him to complete his assignment. They argue and Robbie leaves, intentionally breaking the window. Rachel tells her father that he cannot get closer to Robbie this way, but he leaves to have a nap. Ray wakes up and meets Rachel, who has gotten a splinter in her hand, and as Ray tries to help her, she stops him. When asked about Robbie, Ray acknowledges that he has left the house with his car. Ray leaves the house and finds everyone acting strangely when he notices a storm. He returns to the home and feels strange as the wind blows toward the storm. He calls Rachel to witness the weather, but she gets scared after watching the lightning. As the duo returns home, lightning strikes near their house, and as Ray tries to convince Rachel that lightning never hits the same spot twice. The lightning strikes multiple times. As the lightning stops, Ray leaves, ordering Rachel to stay inside no matter what happens. He leaves the house and finds Robbie scared. Ray sends him home to take care of his sister and inspect where the lightning struck. He encounters his friend, Manny, who is fixing his car, and suggests he change the solenoid to turn it on. Soon, he arrives at the site and picks up a rock to check it, but it appears to be cold instead of the stone being hot. Suddenly, the earth starts cracking, which scares everyone and causes a lot of property damage. After a while, the hole collapses and a giant alien machine appears from the ground. Everyone is stunned to witness it, and it starts shooting laser beams at the people, turning into ashes. Ray dodges the laser, barely survives, and returns home. By the time he returns, he has lost his senses, is covered in ashes, and gets scared when kids ask him about what happened. Ray cleans himself and orders the kids to get their belongings as they leave the house within 60 seconds. Ray brings the kids out, who are frightened to see everyone scared, and makes them sit inside Manny's van. Manny tries to stop Ray, and he warns him to get inside, otherwise he will die. Still, Manny resists and is left behind while Rachel notices him dying. Ray drives the car out of there, and they are trying to escape when the kids question him about what is going on. Ray is confused and tells them he witnessed the giant machines coming out of the ground and killing everyone. Rachel listens to this and panics. Robbie insists on knowing everything, but Ray asks him to comfort Rachel. After that, he tells his kids that the machine was buried under the ground or may have come with the lightning, which is very alarming. Rachel again gets scared and screams to see her mother. Later that night, Ray takes them to their mother's place when Robbie tries to reach his mother after finding the house empty. Ray informs him that she is at her parents' house and decides to arrange food first. He does not find anything suitable to eat and makes peanut butter sandwiches, but the kids deny consuming them. Ray throws away the bread and tells the kids they are safe now. After that, Ray brings the kids to the basement to spend the night and sleeps when he gets a nightmare. Ray and Robbie wake up and notice lightning outside. They listen to unbearable sounds and run to a safe room. Ray and the kids spend their night inside while Ray awakens early in the morning and comes out to see what happened last night. He is thrilled to see a passenger plane crash in the town and finds a deaf man collecting edibles from the plane. As Ray tries to talk to him, a lady news anchor arrives and informs him how they survived last night and claims that nothing affected the machines and explosives explode before hitting them. It seems that they have some protective layer around them. After that, she shows Ray that most of the world is now under the control of these machines. She plays a slow-motion recording, pointing out some mysterious creatures coming in capsules, and proclaims that they must have been controlling the machines. After that, she leaves with his friends, and Ray returns to his kids and guides Rachel not to open her eyes until they leave the town. Ray brings her to the car while Robbie is confused about the chaos, but Ray calls him back to the car. They leave the town when Ray explains to Robbie that they are taking a different route to reach Boston because they need to avoid people seeing them in the car. Robbie claims they must find one of the machines and destroy it when Ray and Robbie argue, but Rachel calms them. After a while, Rachel asks to stop the car for a pee, and Ray requests her to stay in sight, which she ignores. Rachel reaches the stream, spots dead bodies and panics, but Ray arrives. As he returns to the car, Robbie notices military units heading to fight the machines and insists on joining them. But Ray tells him to find a way that does not involve Rachel going with the military. Robbie gets mad at his father and claims that he will dump them on their mother, so he may only care about himself because this is what he always does. The trio returns to the car and travels ahead when Ray asks Robbie to drive the car while he naps. In the evening, they arrive at a camp and find many civilians gathering around their car. Ray takes control and tries to escape the crowd when the car hits a pole. The people attack them, and when they overtake the car and Rachel is trapped inside, Ray shoots in the air and scares them. Moments later, a man takes him at gunpoint and gets the car after Ray requests that he let his daughter go. Ray and his kids are inside a restaurant when people shoot the man and steal the car. They all get scared and Ray starts crying. After a while, they are with the camp people when they notice a train on fire. After that, Ray's friend Cheryl and her daughter Nora find him and decide to stick together. Everyone is busy with themselves when Ray and his kids look at the trees and notice the machine there. Soon, the ship captain orders them to take off the ramps despite having room for people. After getting rejected from one boat, Ray and his fellows head to the second, when Cheryl and Nora are left behind. Some people hang with the ramps, and when Ray is running to save Rachel, Robbie returns and protects the people hanging with the ramps. In the meantime, the captain notices something strange in the water, and suddenly the machines appear and flip the ship. Ray and his family swim out of there and witness people being captured and killed by the machines. Ray and his kid rush to the island when Robbie notices the clothes raining from above. Afterward, they unite with the people on the island when Robbie walks quickly to meet the military units. Ray rushes to stop him and orders Rachel to stay still until he returns. Ray tries his best to stop Robbie, but he does not listen and insists on seeing what happens while a couple finds Rachel and forces her to come with them. Ray has to let Robbie go and get Rachel. As he approaches Rachel, the machines destroy the military unit and Ray rushes away, thinking Robbie has died. They are running for their lives when a man named Harlan Ogilvy spots them and takes them in. He finds them scared after losing Robbie, so he gives them some time. Ray is with Rachel, who asks him to sing a lullaby for her, but he does not know any and sings a song to comfort her. Harlan then calls him for a few drinks, and when asked, he mentions that he has lost his whole family to the machines. Ray feels sorry for him, and when he returns to his daughter, Harlan tells him that the machines have been underneath them since the beginning and that this is not a war, but an extermination mission. Soon, Ray feels the machine reaching around the house, but Harlan tells him not to worry and shows him they're right under their feet. Ray then questions him about why he took them in, and Harlan replies that he wants to fight the machines. After that, Ray notices reddish branches inside the basement and listens to Harlan talk to Rachel about how he will care for her when her father dies. Ray stops him from doing this, and he leaves, arguing with him. Ray asks him to keep his mouth shut when he notices a tentacle with an eye looking inside the basement. Ray hides and takes Rachel with him. They dodge the tentacle, and once Harlan gets closer to it, he tries to attack it using the axe, but Ray begs him to stop him. They'd all hide behind a mirror when the tentacle notices a shoe, but Ray tricks it. After checking everything, the tentacle returns, after which the aliens come out of the machines and visit the basement. Harlan is determined to kill them, but Ray hardly stops him. Soon, the aliens return to the machines when Ray hears a loud noise and, upon checking, finds blood in the air. Harlan calls him and shows him how the aliens are sucking human blood and using it as fertilizer. He starts digging while screaming that he will not let his blood be wasted that way. Ray tries to calm him, but Harlan ignores him and decides to find a tunnel to the city. Ray returns to Rachel after telling Harlan that he won't let his daughter die because of him. Ray covers her eyes and asks her to keep singing the lullaby and not open her eyes. Ray returns to Harlan and kills him by closing the door. Following that, Ray and Rachel are trying to sleep when she notices a tentacle in front of her face and screams. Ray wakes up and attacks the tentacle, while Rachel gets lost in the upper portion. Ray comes out looking for her and finds blood everywhere. He looks around for Rachel and finds her nowhere when suddenly a tentacle appears, follows him inside a military car, and turns it upside down. As Ray is about to be caught, Rachel screams and distracts the machine, and Ray also tries to save her, but in vain. Ray returns to the car and finds some grenades inside. He uses a grenade to destroy the machine, but gets caught and put inside a cage. There are already many people inside, and the machine sucks them individually. Ray is worried and finds Rachel, who is in shock. The machine tries to pick her up when Ray steps forward and picks up the grenades. A soldier spots him, and after Ray is sucked, the people pull him out, and Ray opens his mouth, showing he has unpinned all the grenades. Soon the machine destroys them, and they are freed. Following that, Ray and Rachel are with other people in Boston, when Ray notices that the machine branches are white instead of red. When asked, Ray informs Rachel that the machines are dying and questions a soldier about what happened. The soldier tells him that the machines started circling each other and collapsing. Suddenly, the only moving machine tries to kill people when the military takes the shield, and Ray notices the birds sitting on the machine. He talks to the colonel and tells him that the machine has no shield, due to which they can easily bring it down. The people gather around when the alien tries to leave and dies miserably. Ray then returns to Mary's parents' house, where she looks at Rachel and hugs her while saying thank you to Ray. Ray is sorrowful, but his eyes turn bright after seeing Robbie there, who hugs him and calls him dad for the first time in many years. The movie ends with the narration that, as the invaders arrived, drank, and ate in Earth's environment, they were doomed by the tiniest creatures that God in His wisdom have created, and that it gave humans the right to survive among all the little organisms. Billions of human lives didn't go to waste. And that's the end of this recap. Don't forget to share and like the video to help this channel out. Thanks for watching, and see you at the next one.